Welcome to Faith Lift with Dr. Rejoice.
Hi guys, today's message is faith that walks through the storm. And our main scripture is from Matthew 14 verses 29 to 31. And it says, "Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water and came towards Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid and beginning to sink cried out, 'Lord, save me.' Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him." So there's some situations in life when we have prayed, we've fasted, we've waited, we've believed, and yet that situation has persisted. And we've reached a point of asking questions. Father, why is it that you are not answering me? Are you not hearing my prayers? Is there anything in me, any hidden sin that is hindering my prayers from being heard? We start questioning a lot because we don't understand what is going on. But let's look at the story now. When Jesus says to Peter, "Come," Jesus already knew that there were strong winds, yet he did not make any attempt to silence the winds. But he says to Peter, "Come." And when Peter initially acted on that word, he was able to walk on the water. But the minute he started focusing on his surroundings, what was happening around him, the strong winds, the storms, he lost his focus and his faith started to go down and he started to sink. There are some situations that God allows to persist in our lives. Not that he's not in that situation, not that he's not in that case. He already knows that there are raging winds and storms around you, but yet he says to you, "Come." And the question that you should ask yourself is, but why is God allowing this to happen? Why is he saying I should come to him even when I'm in this kind of environment? The question that you should ask yourself is, why is God allowing the storms to rage? And at the same time, he's saying I should come. Remember the disciples. The disciples, when Jesus was working with them on earth, it was not for socialization, but it was in preparation for what was to come when he was no longer on earth. And those disciples went on to do mighty, mighty, miraculous works. So there's some people right now, you are in your period of preparation. You might not even know that you're in that period. It's very important for men of God to understand, to have discerning spirits. It's important for men of God to have a discerning spirit so that when members come with their problems, they're able to discern that no, this member, what they're going through, or this person, what they're going through, it is not a demonic attack, but it is a period of preparation. Because when you're in that period, there's no one who can deliver you from whatever it is that God has allowed. Because that same situation that God is allowing, it's so that it can build your spiritual muscles. He allows that period to build your spiritual muscles, to build your faith muscles. Because all the men of God who became mighty later on, when they were being prepared by God, it was not an easy time. And some of them ran away. We see Jonah running away. We see Elijah crying, saying, "I'd rather die." We see Moses saying, "No, this burden is too much for me." Preparation period is never an easy period. But I'm saying to someone, even in that period, you should know that God is with you. God has not left you. He is preparing you for something bigger to come. He is preparing you for greatness that you cannot even comprehend.